Already, you know it. Top everything, you know it. King already, you know it. My body soul got a king body. Body gon' shine, bling bling body. Calling all the shots, ring ring.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Already know I'm with the chauffeur. But today, anyways, say hi Dave before somebody says I really take him for a chauffeur.
Better to be good, gal. Be good.
Anyway, so today I'm headed to the dentist because I am going to be removing my wisdom teeth, all 4 of them.
Come back, yam head. No more wisdom.
So
Yamabella.
we just got from the grocery store. We bought all the soft foods that people recommended that we buy.
Alright.
So we did all like ice cream, mashed potatoes. I was gonna get the actual potatoes, but Dave doesn't want to make it. Pudding, broth for like
Soup.
for soup, and then a whole mess
All
of
the supple
supplements.
Straight through all the supple gin.
Some jellos. What else? Some bunch of coconut water. Applesauce. Like all the things that they recommend on the internet that you get. We just got a little bit of those. So I have something to eat. And so with the wisdom teeth, I have 2 impacted, and then the 2 top ones are just, I guess they're impacted too. I was always wondering why my bottom rows started like shifting inwards, because I had perfect teeth up until a certain point, and it started shifting inwards, and I was always wondering like, why is it that they are shifting inwards? So I was gonna do Invisalign, Smile Direct a couple months ago, and Dave here was a smart one, always being smart about it.
Recorded that? Y'all heard that? Remember that.
So Dave here was like, girl, you should probably make sure you do like a actual x-ray at the dentist to make sure that everything is good, because they could be trying to correct something and it's like there's a deeper underlying issue, and then you'll just have the Invisalign in and the issue is not corrected. So my wisdom, I'm going to insert a video or picture of how my wisdom teeth are set up. My wisdom teeth right here and the one right here, they're impacted, they're turned sideways, and so that's why I have my rows right here pushed up against each other. So, and also the ones up here due to genetics. So I'm going to be removing these, and then if I need braces to get these straightened out, that's what I'm going to be doing after. If I had gotten the Smile Direct, it would have been a major issue because it would have just been pushing it into my jaw. Either way, they didn't do any real checks. Giving you guys a heads up, like if you're gonna do like the Invisalign, the quick easy fix stuff, make sure you're actually checking with your dentist. Because I did hear people say that before, and then Dave was warning me and I wasn't listening. I was just gonna go do it anyways, and that would have been like major issues. Like I would have wasted all that money and it would have just reverted back, or worse, like I feel like the teeth trying to push its way back to the regular shape would have just like had my other teeth like in my jawbone, like in my jaw. So yeah, just a heads up, like if you're gonna go get something like that, make sure you check with your actual dentist and don't be like me, be like Dave. I'm gonna do nitrous oxide, not getting put to sleep. I'm gonna do nitrous oxide. My dentist said that's the one with the less risk, like it's risk to be put to sleep and all of that. So I'm gonna do nitrous oxide. That's like laughing gas where you're up and everything. He said I should just feel like pressure. Dave is like, could not be me. He's like, good luck with that. Yeah. He did his put to sleep. Hey guys, so it is day 4 after surgery. So how was surgery? It lasted for about an hour and a half. You notice my face is still swollen, or maybe you don't even notice. But yeah, so how long was surgery? It was like an hour and a half. How was it? It was something. Let's just say that it was something. Like I said, before I opted to be awake, and further than that, before my surgery started, they gave me the nitrous oxide to let it flow a little bit before surgery, just have it flowing. I was very lightheaded once I got the nitrous oxide, and it was just like I was feeling uncomfortable. He explained to me that, and also I did not know that the nitrous oxide was actually like an oxygen mask that you would need to wear over your nose throughout the entirety of the surgery. So that was a little uncomfortable to have your mouth open and then the mask over your mouth. And I was just like, you know what? He was like, is it uncomfortable? Do you want to keep it on? You're not supposed to feel any pain. And he started poking around to see if the numbing injection was working and everything, and I didn't feel anything. So I was just like, you know what, I'm going to take it off. So ended up not using the nitrous oxide. So yeah, I only went in with just the numbing, and it was, so you could hear all the cracking and you could hear all the, you knew when he was doing what he was doing, like splitting, cracking, drilling, screwing, all of that. So don't get like weirded out by blood or stuff like that. And so I was okay. So I'm just saying, like, for somebody like who is not that type of person, it can be a lot. It could be a lot for you. So I just want to bear that in mind before you go ahead and opt for that. So the bottom one was very hard to get done. Yeah, when I was done, he just said, okay, all done, and I was on my way. I have been on 3 different painkillers, and one is for swelling, and then another medication, and also obviously a rinse for the incision. Yeah, so that's been my experience. I've been on soft foods, and also I just want to say like a huge thank you to my sons and to my husband. Like, whenever you're going through stuff like this, it makes you, even though I always knew I was always grateful for them, it makes you realize just how much you're loved and just how much you're cared for, and really just shows you like who really matters and who really doesn't. Because when you're at a point where you need people, like these are the people that you need. Like my sons called me every hour just to say, mommy, how are you doing? Did you eat? What did you eat? I love them so much and I appreciate them so much. And my older son even said, like, mommy, I feel like I'm the parent right now, because he keeps calling and asking if I'm good and checking up. And Dave's the same. I was laying in bed, he came in with like my stuff all cut up and just like the mashed potatoes, just being like a very good husband. And then you look like he's been in that situation before where I've taken care of him. I'm not really one to be like down and laying in bed or stuff like that. So it's just nice to know that whenever you find yourself in very vulnerable situations, that you have people in your life that actually care for you and they're going to be by your side and looking out for you. So thank you, boys, and I love you. And yeah, so that's it for the surgery and recovery. I'm still recovering. Like I said, it's going well. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.